Hey, what's up everyone? Michael from Karate Breakdown. I'm here to bring back practical karate. I guess a couple months ago now, I was mentioning how I wanted to highlight different content creators that are in the same type of space that we're in, which is like trying to make karate practical, try to look at practical applications, real life scenarios, and using your katas for actual fighting. I'm talking to Chris from Karate Unity. You guys might remember him from the old Karate Culture channel a few years back. I'm doing a collab with him, but today I wanted to highlight Noah Legel. Very knowledgeable guy, so I reached out to him, tried to do a collaboration, and we settled on a topic just to talk about. So the topic of today is some advice if you're starting out in karate in 2025. A lot of the challenges you might run into that myself or other people who've done this for a long time that we didn't run into is don't chase too many rabbits. What I mean by that is YouTube is a great tool. I mean, this is a YouTube channel, but people say comparison is the thief of joy. So you have all this access to so many things, Reddit posts, Reddit questions, YouTube, Facebook groups, sharing video and content back and forth, and like, hey, why is our dojo doing this and this dojo is doing that? And I tell you, if you're at a good school, trust your sensei. There are people with like high quality instruction and they have a purpose or a rationale to what they're teaching. They have a methodology, and you got to trust that in the beginning, right? If you're just starting out, you settled on a school, you're a brand new white belt, you haven't trained before, it is definitely imperative that you just trust their process. I take this from my own experience in other hobbies that I do. It's very easy to find a YouTube video and go down that rabbit hole for a couple days, and then find another one and go down that rabbit hole for a couple days, and you realize you become kind of just a mixture, a hodgepodge of different like superficial understanding of things. When back in the day, you were just forced to do one kata and just do that over and over again, even without question. What happened is, even if you didn't understand the applications behind them, your foundation, the building blocks of your technique and everything gets formed and gets built through those years, those months of just repeating the same thing over and over again. That's like the benefits, the positive aspect, and also the negative aspect of something like that in today's society. We're in a world where everyone's just rushed to get the next best thing, rushed to shortcut their way to excellence. But a lot of times, I spoke about this in my last video, a lot of times you just need those hours of just repetition and just trust in the process, right? So yeah, that's probably my biggest advice. Don't chase more drills. Don't chase a wider net, chase a deeper understanding. And then finally, my last one is like, enjoy the journey. I always tell people this when I give my first, like when my trial classes and stuff, I always tell people like, you'll never be a white belt ever again after this moment. You know, if you stick to it, you get your first stripe, you get your next belt. You'll never have that moment or that feeling of just like, what am I doing? I feel so awkward. This is, I don't understand what's happening. And I tell people, embrace that feeling, because as like a 20-year black belt myself, trained my whole life, like it's very rare that you get those light bulb moments when you're training nowadays. It's few and far between, and the whole idea is like, people always say keep that white belt mentality, and that's super true, because you want to be curious, you want to continue learning, you want to try new things. It's kind of why I branched out into cross training so many different things, because I'm trying to discover new perspectives, find new instructors, and bring that back into my expression of karate. So in 2025, if you're a brand new white belt, I say, number one, if you're at a good quality school, trust your sensei's process. Number two, enjoy the journey, because this is the only time in your life that you're going to be a brand new white belt. So have fun and train hard, fight easy.